My colleague Ulysses was telling me that he was earning 500,000 Ugandan shillings, but at the every end of the month he spends 1 million. What a sad thing. It is really not good. Right in this video, we are going to analyze what must be done whenever someone earns money, whenever you earn money, whenever you earn revenue. What's really the right thing right away to do? It is really essential to put organization to the steps you have to take immediately you earn your first your income. Whereas you are earning a salary, or you are in business earning a daily kind of revenue. The first thing we have to look into is to make a very clear budget in every month. At every month we have to make a clear budget, and we specify what are the must attend expenses. What are the must attend expenses? To the extent that if you do not meet such expenses, you put your life in danger. You put your life in danger. The second thing we are going to look into, where am I pay? How am I going to pay myself? Because immediately after you are paid or you earn the revenue, you are going to first pay expenses. That money you earn first, the portion, the percentage, one of the portion, it is not yours. It is for other people. It is not yours. It is for other people. For example, if I earn my monthly income, the percentage, one of the percentage goes to the landlord because I'm renting. That money, it is not mine. From the very beginning of earning that money, I have a portion that is not mine. In actual sense, I'm working for the landlord. So I have to get that money out of my earnings. Then I hand it over to the landlord because it is not mine. The second thing, I have to pay, let's say, food. So that is mine indirectly, but still I have to live. The second thing, maybe if any of you also pay insurance, that is not yours. That is for insurance company. So you have also to think about, now, what is your money? What is your income? What is your real salary? Okay. So after you being paid or earning revenue, you have to think about your real salary. Okay. They say that, okay, your net income might be this, but remember, they don't calculate the very actual net income that you earn without any other expenses that we have just talked about. So the net income, it is what is being called your salary. You have to think about paying yourself first. So we have to be clear about the budget. What are the must meet expenses? And then we look at, what do we want? What do I need? What do I want? What I want to, what do I really want to spend on? That is a want side of it. But we have to be very, very cautious about the liability side, because it is what damages our asset side. I've said the asset side, it entails our cash, my cash, for example, my cash, or any asset. But keep in mind that in the asset side, or at the asset side, all what is there may look its mission must be towards earning me more money. Whatever in asset side, be it cash, be it property, must be towards earning me money or adding value to my my well-being or my asset. So we are going to get back to the asset side, but let's discuss the liabilities. So, and going back to my friend who spend more than he earns, it is really such a very sad story. But let's digest it. After you earn, you must first stop to think of spending on things that you are like to be fed to appear like you are fitting in. You are fitting in. You have to stop to look like fitting in. Like you desire to fit in a certain lifestyle. It is really, really very dangerous because it's going to be pushing you to spend more than you actually earn. There you are going to be spending above your means. So here I introduce spending below your means or living below your means. So after understanding that this I actually can't afford, because remember, whatever you cannot successfully and in by cash pay, you actually can't afford it. And another thing, if you try to purchase something for more than 3 times, but you cannot, buy it by cash, you actually can't afford that. You can't afford that at the moment. So there you have to practice delayed gratification, because much as you can, liquidate some of your asset or you borrow, then that you get this something that you really want, want intentionally using the word want, but you cannot afford it. So instead of gratifying yourself immediately or there and then, I would urge you to delay that kind of pressure. You pause it. You say to yourself, let me calm down. Delay. Maybe let me get it after 3 months. You delay it so that you can reach to the level where you can afford it with cash. So you also have to think about leaving some things to go. You have to actually accept to leave most of the things to go because they are above your means. Acceptance now into this field that we are thriving in life. We have to accept that something I can't actually, afford it. I have to accept. So you have to be honest to yourself that whereas I want this, really I want this. I want people to see me having this. I want really to achieve this. But what if you make one step back and say, okay, let me give it this time so that I plan for it very properly and then I come back for it. That's where the budget is very important. You put everything in your budget, and also here comes also the good aspect of planning. After your monthly budget, you can have a plan that in this period of time, I will have this, I will need this, so that you can avoid putting yourself on pressure to avoid unnecessary expenses. So I would implore you to think about that. Let's go back to the asset side. So after you after you paying yourself first or paying yourself, you have to think about where is your salary going, where your actual salary is going, where is it going, where is that cash being put. So most of people call it savings. Where is your saving going? You have to put it somewhere where it actually earns you a little bit or anything, but it earns something on it to avoid it being idle. At the end of the day, we have the monster called inflation, depreciation. So depreciation, whenever happens to your cash or your asset, you are losing your money or you are losing your asset. So we have to think about that. We shall discuss more about where we can put our salary so that it can earn more money. But for the little glimpse, you have to acquaint yourself with the information to do with the various accounts, investment options that you can where you can put your money so that it can grow every time, and also to leverage some popular mechanism more to say compound interest, compound effect, so that you can leverage on such uh, principles. Otherwise, I would wish you to continue watching your asset side and also minimizing your cost as much as possible to fit it in your actual mean of income and mean of revenue, to avoid beating up your asset side down. I would like you to smash that like button and also to subscribe for more engagements like this. We are going to continue doing this. Until then, I wish you the best. Bye.